You know what? At some point in time, LeBron is going to have to decide on not giving a fuck and just taking a shot and not even caring about the results, whether he make it or miss it. Because last night was a prime example of why LeBron James is not my GOAT. And this is no knock on LeBron. Full disclosure, I'm a big time LeBron James fan. Anybody that knows me and follows my YouTube channel knows that LeBron is my favorite player in today's NBA. But at the same time, my God, I got to call a spade on this channel. I mean, this is the most uncensored and unfiltered YouTube channel on planet Earth. This is your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein. So I'm gonna call a spade. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, whether I like you or not. And in this situation, am I surprised about what happened last night? Absolutely not. Because LeBron has a track record of doing these type of things, man. And if you don't believe me, well, watch these clips that I'm about to show you all.
Point three remaining. James played by Bryant. Darren Williams off the pick. Coming up way short. Williams gets it back. Down to 3 seconds. And Griffin picks it off. And is fouled with 1.1 to go.
You called it, Steve. They drew up a play for a three. That's exactly what they were. They were going for the win.
And Williams was 8 for 10 going into that attempt with 4 3-pointers made. So they drew a really nice play up, but he just didn't quite have enough pop on that shot. And then this was puzzling. You think LeBron with 6 seconds to go, maybe a little less.
Seconds left. Cavs another chance after a timeout. Here's what Mike Brown drew up. Pretty sweet play. LeBron the drive and kick. Marshall open, but he misses it. That would have put him up 1 with about 5 seconds left. Pavlovich gets the foul on Billups. Here's another look. LeBron had a step on Tayshaun. Mike Brown put the decision in his hands. Drive and do it yourself or kick it out to an open teammate. LeBron, unselfish, deferred to Danielle. Hey, the play was there. The execution was not. And Detroit wins 79-70.
LeBron pops out. Howard's on it. Pick and roll it to Haslam. Shot is away. He passed it again.
And you would think, after seeing those clips, that there was something that would possibly just kick in this dude's head. Like, you know what? I've tried this shit before. This is my 4th championship, possibly, that I can win for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially after everything the organization has went through with the passing of Kobe Bryant and Gigi, you know, the going through the COVID, and we living during a pandemic, and then you guys had to take a break for 4.5 months, and then you go to the bubble in Orlando, and then you get down to Orlando and the team wasn't looking that great and nobody can buy a basket, and then somehow, some way, whenever the playoffs started, you guys just flipped the switch, and next thing you know, dudes is dropping draws like it's going out of style. But at this point in the game where Jimmy Butler is going off and you're going off and doing your fucking thing, LeBron, you have to say, you know what? I don't give a damn about missing this shot because I'm playing with house money. Because let's just play devil's advocate here. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, that LeBron makes the shot. Do you guys realize what that does for his legacy? For not only himself, but within Laker Nation? The level of fervor. And they would have just embraced LeBron to go out with a bang by hitting late clutch game free throws to seal your 4th ring as an NBA player, let alone a ring for the Los Angeles Lakers, who haven't won since 2010. Do you hear me? Do you guys understand what that would have done for LeBron last night? Because he's already in the conversation of being the GOAT. By some people, not by me, but for some people, he's on my Mount Rushmore of players. But I can't put him ahead of Kobe and Jordan. I just can't. And I know you're saying, why? Shit, look at last night. And that's no knock. Well, it is a knock on LeBron. Look at what happened last night. But at the same time, on the flip side of it, if you do decide to pass it like you did last night, and Danny Green makes the shot, then of course everybody's going to say, what a great fucking job, LeBron. Bravo. You made the right play. Yeah. But I disagree. I think the right play in that situation, with the way that you had it going from behind the arc, combined with the fact that you making your late game free throws in game 5, you have to take the shot. or if you don't take that shot, if you're going to kick it to anybody, kick it to Anthony Davis. I don't want Danny Green, who has all of a sudden, oh my God, forgot what the fuck his job description is supposed to be. You are a 3-and-D guy. So I don't understand why Coach Frank Vogel fails to realize that, you know what, Danny Green ain't got to go in this entire postseason, man. I got to try to do something else. I got to try to play JR. I got to try to play Deion Waiters or so on and so forth. And don't even get me started on Kyle Kuzma, who has the lowest basketball IQ I've ever fucking seen in my life. The lowest. So I don't want either one of those guys on the floor in that spot because they have been struggling. Because Kyle Kuzma was what? He shot 30% last night? This dude is playing 20 plus minutes and only shooting 30 fucking percent. But I digress. This is why LeBron has to just take it upon himself to say, you know what? If I go down, I'm going to go down with me. And if you want to point the blame at somebody, hey, point it at me. But at least I tried to take and make the big fucking shot. But of course, that didn't happen. You give the Miami Heat more confidence going into Game 6 tomorrow. And I think it's going to be a good game. And don't be surprised if the Miami Heat pulls off tomorrow's game. Because we don't know if Anthony Davis is going to play. Hell, I just got a post notification on my phone. It's saying that he's probable for Game 6. So
wanted to win. Thought they was going to win coming into it, as did we. But it was a hard-fought game. I think it's going to be even harder for us next game. But I like our chances.
And you would think, like, maybe I'm the only one, maybe I'm tripping, but every single time I see Anthony Davis go to the hole, he gets hurt. He either comes up limping or flailing or falling on the floor, getting poked in the eye. I mean, this guy has to be the most fragile superstar I've ever seen in my life. And I'm putting him up there with the likes of a Derrick Rose, God bless him, and one Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis, dudes of that nature that they were great players, but they just couldn't stay healthy. Even Grant Hill, to a certain extent. He might be the worst one. But Anthony Davis is knocking on that fucking door, y'all. And I don't know if he's going to hold up because, hell, they haven't even played 80 games this season. And the man is staying hurt. So I think if you're the Lakers, if you do decide to win this championship, because it's not a shoe-in, it's not a given, even though I'm still riding with my team, you have to explore what's out there for Anthony Davis because, once again, this dude is injury prone. I want to knock on wood, but I don't think this man is going to have a long career playing at a high level because he's so injury prone. I hope I'm wrong. I pray to God that I'm wrong. But, man, I just got to be honest with y'all. But having said all of that, Bam Adebayo showing back up for the Miami Heat, stepping up, doing what he did was phenomenal. Playing defense on LeBron, shutting him down, making him turn it over late in games. But in order for the Lakers to win this game, man, it's going to take another Herculean effort from LeBron, which I don't know if he has another one left in the tank. And then Anthony Davis is going to have to be somewhat 100% and aggressive because anybody that watched that game can notice and tell that Anthony Davis was not aggressive after he hurt his left heel twice. So Jimmy Butler has all the confidence in the world. Tyler Hero had a solid game, nothing too crazy. Kendrick Nunn has stepped up big for the Miami Heat. And let's just take the time to give credit where credit is due to Coach Spoelstra, who has came up and who has adjusted to what the Lakers are doing on the fly by stop running zone. He just manning up and saying, hey, Jimmy, you taking LeBron all game. And speaking of Jimmy Butler, can I give him a quick shout out? Because he is the only player outside of Klay Thompson who really isn't the guy on this team because let's be honest, Steph Curry is the best player on that team. But Klay Thompson, much like Jimmy Butler, decides that they want to guard the best player on the opposing team all the time. And I got to big him up because I get so sick and tired of this pass them off basketball, the switching, the unnecessary switches. Dudes that just barely run up and the nigga just, you know what, oh, you got him. LeBron is going to have to accept the challenge because he's going to have to channel his inner Kobe. I hate to keep harping back on this, but you guys are doing this for Kobe. You guys did wear the Mamba jerseys last night. And if Kobe were out on that floor, guess what? You mean to tell me Kobe Bryant wouldn't have tried to check Jimmy Butler sooner rather than later in that game? I'll wait. Drop a comment below and let me know if I'm true. I'll wait. Because Kobe Bean would have been in that man jock. He not going to pass him off to Anthony Davis or pass him off to Danny Green. He going to say, you know what? I got this motherfucker. But, man, hey, it is what it is. Game 6 tomorrow. I'll be back on for a recap on each and every one of you guys. Hit that like button, smash that notification bell, sub to my channel. It goes a long way. And once again, this is your boy, E Thriller. I'm out. Poof. Be blessed.